Government action for conservation of natural resources. In this module, we will study about government actions and strategies for conservation of nature and natural resources. Government of India is very sincere about environment and management of natural resources. There is formulation of appropriate strategy and policies for sustainable development of resources. Forest protection of wildlife and habitats, maintenance of clean, green and healthy environment, and mitigation of climate change are important for conservation. We have line ministry, Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change, which is looking after environment and forest. At the same time, other line ministries are also there, which are helping and assisting central government in achieving their goals. Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Water Resources, which is nowadays known as Jal Shakti, and similarly different state and union territories, they have their own ministries for environment and natural resource management. For water resource, we have National Water Mission, National Bureau of Water Use Efficiency, National Wetland Conservation Program, Ganga Rejuvenation Project, which is called as Namami Gange, Catch the Rain. We have National Water Policy 2012, National River Conservation Plan, Integrated Water Resource Management, and many more. We have adequate resources for soil resource management. There are watershed development projects in shifting cultivation area, Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program, NABARD loan for soil and water conservation schemes under RIDF, River Valley Project, flood prone area, ecological projects like restoration of degraded land and integrated wasteland development program. One of very important national program on water resource management is Ganga Rejuvenation or Namami Gange, which is having 7 missions. Establishment of Ganga Aqua Life Conservation Monitoring Center. Second, planning aquatic species restoration for Ganga River. Third, capacity building of Forest Department and other stakeholders. Fourth, establishment of Rescue and Rehabilitation Center. Fifth, community-based conservation program for species restoration in Ganga River. Sixth, nature interpretation and education for biodiversity conservation of Ganga River. And lastly, biodiversity conservation and Ganga rejuvenation. Actually, this is not only for river Ganga, this is to sensitize people about river management as a whole and water conservation in general. For air resource management, we have National Clean Air Program, in which 23 states, 102 cities, 92 action plans, 4,711 action points are there. Contribution made in different sectors can also be shown. We start with domestic cooking, which is 2%, up to waste management in industries, 15%, transport section, 38%, construction debris management, 8%, road and dust management, 13%, ambient monitoring and public awareness, 6%, and others, 7%. We have few action points and countries working for proper management of these resources. These are various schemes and actions for energy resource management in India. Development of solar parks and ultra mega solar power projects, grid connected solar rooftop program, प्रधानमंत्री किसान ऊर्जा सुरक्षा एवं उत्थान महाअभियान, अटल ज्योति योजना, 7 million star solar study lamp scheme, wind solar hybrid park, national biogas and manure management program, waste to energy program, and a scheme for harnessing and allocating koila transparency in India. These are some of the schemes which are there in action today. We have policy for mineral resource management, National Mineral Policy 2019, focus on transparency, better regulation and enforcement, better growth and sustainability. It boosts mining sector by introducing right of first refusal for RP and PL holder. It will encourage the private sector to take up exploration and it process to grant status of industry to mining activities to boost financing for private sector. For forest resource management, we have several schemes and programs. One is National Afforestation Program, then Samanvit Gramin Banikaran Samriddhi Yojana. We have Paryavaran Vahini scheme. We have intensification of forest management. And lastly, National Mission for Himalayan Studies under Climate Change Program. Green India Mission and Jungle Munch, Community Forestry, these are other forest management program. Similarly, for agriculture resource management, we have several schemes like Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana, PM Kisan Mandan scheme, परंपरागत कृषि विकास योजना, प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना, प्रधानमंत्री फसल बीमा योजना, किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड scheme, new policy in 2020 which is very beneficial for farmers and which could have increased their income manifold. There is a proper legislative support to resource management in this country. We have several acts. We have Interstate River Water Dispute Act 1956, Environment Protection Act which came in 1986, Participatory Irrigation Management Act, Indian Forest Act which was 1927, Biodiversity Act 2002, Mineral and Metal Regulation and Development Act 1957, then 2021, the Air Prevention Control Act 1981, Climate Change Act which came in 2009, National Green Tribunal Act which came in 2010, the National Environment Tribunal Act which came in 1995 but revised in 2010, National Resource Management Act 2004, Mines Act 2020, Indian Agriculture Act 2020 and National Renewable Energy Act which came in 2015. These are some of the acts which are directly related to natural resource management. Thank you.